once again. I don't want to be checking, honorable members, I don't want to check who is wearing what flag, who is complying with the dressing code. The chief whips are there, and they should make sure that their members are complying. Now proceed, honorable member.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to contribute to the debate on the proposed amendment to the Petroleum Exploration and Production Act of 1991, an amendment which seeks to, amongst other things, to transfer substantial regulatory and executive power from the Ministers of Industry, Mines and Energy to the Office of the President through the establishment of an upstream petroleum unit. Honorable Speaker, while no one in this House disputing the strategic importance of oil and gas resource to the Namibian economical future, the manner in which this amendment is framed raises quite profound concern regarding duplication of function, institutional coherences, national security impediment, legalities, accountabilities, and the long-term sustainable governance. Honorable Speaker, this bill introduced a clear list of duplication of mandate. Namibia already has established institutions within the Ministry of Industrial, Mines and Energy tasked with petroleum regulation. I believe yesterday the minister, the honorable minister, indicated to that as he was responding to one of the questions. The creation of the parallel upstream petroleum unit in the Office of the President with a complete Director General and Deputy Director General risk a broadening lines of authority, weakening the oversight of this House, and fostering interinstitutional conflict rather than efficiency. Governance is not strengthened by multiplying powers of centers without a clear dissolving of the existing one. Instead, it creates administrative uncertainty, slow down the decision-making, and ultimately undermine even the investors that we are referring to. If reform is necessary, it must be systematic, coherent, and not additive or fragmented. On national securities, remember, as a security personnel, you should always be mindful of security. Of course, I took note of the argument, including the one from our Deputy Minister here, Deputy Minister of Defense, suggesting that since the President is the Commander-in-Chief, it is therefore appropriate for this oil and gas resources to be placed under her office and authority for national security reasons. With due respect, Honourable Speaker, I find this argument unconvincing and very dangerously selective. If national security is the primary justification, or amongst others, then why should this logic only apply to oil and gas? Why not uranium? One of the strategic minerals with direct security implication for that matter. And it's also its effect in the global security. Yet it remains under the ministry. Why not diamonds, which have historical fueled conflict economically across the continent, and yet are mined in Namibia without being placed under that highest office? Honorable Speaker, honorable member, security argument must be consistent, else they cease to be credible. One cannot elevate oil and gas as a unique sensitive while ignoring other strategic resources of this nation that arguably pose even a greater economical risk. I have mentioned about uranium. This selective securitization raises question not only safety but policy convenience. Furthermore, the bill concentrates powers almost exclusively on the upstream petroleum sector, leaving the downstream, be it refining, transportation, pricing, and consumer protection, comparatively vulnerable. History has taught us that resources exploitation without the downstream accountability oppose national to price manipulation, revenues leakage, and even political capture. If the objection is national benefit,